The Trump administration announced plans today for new oil drilling off the California coast for the first time in decades. CBS LA's Lauren Pozen is live in the newsroom with the story and reaction from California leaders who say they will fight this decision tooth and nail. Lauren.
Oh, that's right, Pat. The federal government has blocked oil companies from drilling new sites off our coast for 40 years. But yes, today the Trump administration announced that's all changing. It's going to auction off 6 sites, all in Southern California, for new platforms and pipelines. Officials say there's plenty of untapped offshore oil here. Opponents warn it's a disaster waiting to happen. The federal government estimates over 1 billion gallons of oil is under the ocean, right off the Southern California coast, and it wants oil companies to get it.
The newly proposed 5-year leasing program from the Department of Interior opens up a generational opportunity to develop America's vast offshore energy resources.
President Trump says domestic oil production is essential for the economy and national security. But state leaders, including Governor Newsom, are pushing back hard.
It's dead on arrival. Dead on arrival. And I also think it remarkable that he didn't promote it in his backyard at Mar-a-Lago. He didn't promote it off the coast of Florida. That says everything about Donald Trump.
The state controls just the first 3 miles of the ocean. Everything beyond that is federal territory.
But the impacts of federal drilling are really very close to shore. As you can see in the Santa Barbara Channel, the bulk of the historic oil drilling that has occurred there has been all in federal waters, and yet it's had enormous impacts on our coast.
California's coastline attracts tourists from around the world, and they contribute greatly to our economy. Critics say all that is on the line now.
The coastal economy in California alone accounts for tens of billions of dollars in GDP, hundreds of thousands of jobs.
Offshore drilling comes with serious consequences, threatening wildlife in local waters. The infamous 1969 Santa Barbara spill released 4 million gallons of oil. And it so outraged people, it helped create the environmental movement in this country. And there have been big spills here since, including in Huntington and Newport beaches, and a spill near Goleta in 2015 dumped over 140,000 gallons into one of the West Coast's most biologically diverse areas.
Just between the 1969 Santa Barbara oil spill and the 2015 Refugio Beach oil spill, though that resulted in devastation of an area almost twice the size of the city of Los Angeles.
California leaders vow they will fight this in court. One way is to block oil companies from using pipelines from the platforms to storage tanks on shore. They are within the state's 3-mile limit of control.
This is a dangerous and destructive proposal. It threatens our economy, it threatens coastal communities, and it threatens our environment.
California's history is rooted in gold and oil. Oil derricks were common sights along our coast 100 years ago. The fear for many is that its past might become its future.
There is no reason that the Pacific coast should be considered for new oil drilling at this point.
California wasn't alone. President Trump wants new drilling in Alaska and eastern portions of the Gulf of Mexico, which Florida leaders say is too close. Now, this isn't a done deal. There is a 60-day comment period before the plan is finalized. Pat, we'll send it back to you.